And we are back with Verify the Podcast. What's going on, man? How are you?
You know, I'm all right, Jake.
Yeah. I like your sweatshirt there, my man.
Thanks, man.
I'll be back.
It's December.
I get it. Like, it'll be like the snowman's going to come next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're quick.
Yeah.
You're a quick
I know,
one.
I'm a pretty witty one. Yeah. Hot knife through butter. Yee. What the fuck is going on?
How you doing, man? That's what we care about here on Verify the Podcast, is how Jake Barcelona's doing.
Yeah. I'll tell you how I'm doing.
Oh, I bet you will.
I always do. Always tell you how I'm doing. I'm good, man. How's everyone doing out there? I want everyone to just... Oh, we didn't go live. I fucked up. Should we go live right now?
Yeah.
On Mock's page?
Yeah.
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 I can just do it on my phone if you want, Quet. I don't have the passwords though. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. Just for the first 10 minutes, then I'll put a timer up right now. Yeah, the first 10 minutes we're going live on the IG, with YG. I wish. That's a calculator, not my stopwatch. Fucking.
I saw that. I was like, that's an interesting strat there.
Yeah. I just
set a timer.
If I multiply and then divide every few seconds, it'll come out to my time. And we're live. What's up, man? Verified the Podcast. Wow, it's been how long has it been? 2 weeks? Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been going through the ringer, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna be with you guys much longer.
Yeah, that's tough.
I hope that's not true, bro. The more and more I said that, everyone's like, maybe you're right. I'm like, still kidding. Yeah, no, I ate like a hot pepper or something 2 weeks ago, and ever since, my stomach's been fucking killing me. I'm like what they call a hypochondriac. Is that what that is?
Yes, I believe that's the term.
Doctors call me that.
You're a Google doctor. You're a
WebMD.
Yes, WebMD fiend.
But the thing is, I don't believe anything. Even if the doctor tells me, like, oh yeah, you're fine. Like, we took 300 X-rays, 9 ultrasounds, and a CT scan, and you're fucking crystal. I'm like, yeah, but what about? You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Does it hurt when I press on it super hard?
Yeah. That's actually so funny. I was doing that with my neck today. I was going like this, and I was like, oh, shit, dude. Like, I realized I was digging 2 fingers so hard into, like, my neck muscle, and I was like, oh, maybe it's because I did that.
I'm assaulting myself.
Yeah, dude. I'm charged myself with a misdemeanor. Fucking literally brutalizing my own neck. It was brutal, bro. But I started working out last, like, more. Like, I kind of took a couple, like, 2-3 weeks off. I know you can't tell, but I took, like, 2 or 3 weeks off, and then I got back to it this past week, and I've just been sore as shit. So that's been actually making me feel better for some reason. I feel like all my nicks and pains and stuff go away. But I had, like, the stomach. My mom has, like, this stomach issue. I've always had stomach issues. I always talk about my stomach issues.
Since the beginning of time.
Since the beginning, bro. And my mom has this thing called, I don't know if she still has it, but she's like, it's kind of like gone away. Like, it's called diverticulitis, the scariest word in the world.
Yeah.
Mesothelioma, you know.
Just immediately picture a scuba diver, like, with no oxygen.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, dude, that's diverticulitis.
Yeah,
that's when you fuck up the scubas.
That's when you come up too fast, right?
Yeah, dude, for real. Were you deep diving recently? You know, I was in Cancun. Totally forgot about that. No idea why. But it's like in your colon or some shit where there's like, you know, I thought my colon was just like a brown ball that just was called the colon. I didn't know it was shaped like a fucking octopus and all this shit that it actually looks like. You know, there's like the things when you like, I feel like when you're growing up or when, like, you know, you're younger, you imagine all the things, like, or just as a human being, you imagine all the things, what the inside of your body looks like, you know? And when I think of my heart, I don't think of what a heart fucking looks like.
Really?
I think of like a fucking emoji, bro.
Yeah,
and it's going kung 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 kung. You know?
You got a cartoon heart?
I got a cartoon heart, dude. With a cartoon brain. Not so cartoon dick, you know. I I got an anime dick. Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Just follow me on IG now.
We'll clip it.
Got it.
Shout out IG Live.
Shout out IG Live. What up? Christine Bars tunes in. Stop swearing.
Yeah.
She always says, you're always saying F. That's what she says, like the F word. She doesn't say, you're always saying the F word. She always goes, you're always saying F. I'm like, F. EFF, you know?
That's so weird. I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I don't know whether to care about swearing or not anymore. Like, no one's going to yell at me about it anymore. I'm 24.
But they'll look at you kind of like, oh,
yeah.
this guy smokes cigarettes, I think.
Yeah, right.
You know, like, which I'm not into.
But, like, the clips and stuff, like, on the podcast, I see myself swearing, and I'm like, what the fucking fuck is that fucking thing? And I'm like, dude, dude. You got to relax. You got to work on your adjective game.
You pulled up that video from, we posted, like, a clip or something. You were like, 1, 2.
Yeah, right.
It's like, if you look at the early episodes of Verified, it's like, we're just going on bleep reels. You know what I mean?
Real.
It's wild. But that's like, that comes with nerves, I think. Like, you know, and people, like, when we first started doing this, you know, obviously, 2 guys on a microphone, you think you're all that. You're going to sit there and go, yeah, you know, you're going to start swinging your ass off because that's what you think is, like, going to hit well, or at least fill the space.
Yes.
It never does well.
Not going to lie, NGL, as the kids say these days, I love having the ability to go, yeah, no one gets to tell me what I can and can't say on
that's the best part.
Shit.
That's the best part. It really is. That is the best part.
Even though my mom's going, you're always saying F.
You're always saying F. Shit. You're always saying shit. Just doesn't say the words completely. I said, you know, my mom asked me what a cuck was the other day.
Are you
being
like,
what
dead
is
serious?
A cuck? Yeah, because she was like, I guess looking through like the episodes, and like one of the 4th episodes is called Cucked. You know, and she was like, what's a cuck? And I'm like, nothing you need.
How much time do you got?
Yeah. Let me get my red notebook out. No, I was like, you can Google that one. Yeah. Don't images it though. You'll have a couple problems.
Well,
have you seen Wikipedia recently? How they're trying to hoe you for like 48 cents?
Oh, I always donate to Wikipedia.
Really?
Well, not always. I have before.
They're sending
I did
me
it once, and now I say I always do it.
yeah, I did it once, so I'm like, yeah, I do it all the time. If you go to Wikipedia, it's like It's like they're giving you like a thesis statement of how they're poor, and it's like this whole thing.
Yeah, it really is. It's like a sob story type thing.
It really is. Oh yeah, like to our readers, and it's like, do we ask you humbly, don't scroll away. It's like, well, I literally have no choice because you're literally mass texting me like a fucking shitty girlfriend. Yeah. Look at that. It's all blue messages too. So it's like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like a left on red situation.
Yeah, dude, I love Wikipedia on red ultra. I'm like, what, am I pay a toll to get on Wikipedia now? $2.75?
Well, that's the thing. If no one pays, they're gonna have to start charging people. That's why I've contributed.
How much money does it take to type shit out that makes sense?
However,
truth shit.
They're employees. They have employees.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I thought you can go into Wikipedia.
You don't think Wikipedia has employees?
Well, I did think that until I could go in there and change shit. Because that's why I thought Wikipedia wasn't a viable source, was because it's numerous. Anybody can go in there and put anything in there.
That's definitely the idea, but then like when you change, George Washington's dog's name to Brendan McClorey, then they're like, yeah, that's actually not true.
Yeah, dude. When I put like way too big of a mustache on fucking Gerald Ford or whatever.
Yeah, right.
I mean, but I want them to run ads. Can't they run ads?
For what? They don't charge to use their website.
I know, but wouldn't they charge? Can't they like just run, like Instagram's free? Can't they just run ads like Instagram runs ads? How's Instagram make money?
Advertisers pay Instagram.
No one would pay Wikipedia. It's fucking Wikipedia.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like they can just have it like 4 fucking McDonald's ads.
Yeah,
when
they
scroll
could.
Through.
But then you got 99% of people going, oh, Wikipedia's fucked now. They got fucking.
I'd rather. No one's saying that. Yeah, it's the thing. But I'd rather scroll past and know exactly how old fucking Benjamin Button. The timeline for the movie Benjamin Button. Exactly.
I think that's the argument. Wikipedia's like, hey, we really don't want to have to do this, but we're gonna have to if you guys don't give us $5.
Dude, fine. I'll fucking donate now.
Are you really?
Once.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll
Damn.
donate.
Good Samaritan law.
Where's the Apple Pay on this? I have to do Amazon Pay? Fuck you guys, dude. Visa.
Dude,
do it
Amazon.
Visa. Donate now.
We'll be sure to keep the credit card details off camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys ever, you know how Apple Pay, you can do the Apple Pay and it'll pop up like that, like your card and stuff will pop up. I don't want to get too. You guys see my last 4. But I'm always nervous that I'll be like walking past a Starbucks too quickly and I'll go beep and I'll just pay for everybody's fucking shit. I'm like, no!
Dude,
That's
low-key, the buy now button on Amazon freaks me out.
Oh, dude.
Like, that's one click away from being at my door tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. I can have that in my pocket with mesh shorts and my right balls and a fucking buy $40 worth of fucking. I'm gonna have like 80 magazines at my door of like motorcycle.
DVDs.
Yeah. Fucking what was I just thinking about with the DVD? What was I just my god. Movies that I just saw. Oh, I was just at Goodwill and I saw who's that super famous actor that everyone rips on? He's in all the like the treasure movies. What's his name?
Oh,
Nick Cage.
Yeah,
Nick Cage. There's like Nick Cage, like at Goodwill, there's like a movie thing where it's like Nick Cage, like the set. It's like all Nick Cage movies. And I was like, you can just buy all the Nick Cage movies right here. Like they're like
right here at Goodwill
doing the group together thing. Yeah, man, it's been rough. I was actually going on the road. I gotta find a Secret Santa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. I got my buddy for Secret Santa. I would love to say who it is. Everyone on the podcast is already knows who he is.
Yeah,
it's like so fucking tip. But that's the thing, dude. Like, I don't know what to get this dude because I know what he likes, but like I don't know. He's so like hit or miss. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I know it's Secret Santa, so it's like whatever the fuck. Like you kind of get people's Secret Santa shit, whatever. But the problem with Secret Santa is that like people will be like, let's make it a $14 limit. It's like, all right, cool. I can get him a ball of yarn and a yo-yo. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go to Five Below and get him a shitty charger. I would like to get. I don't think there should be a spend limit, and the reason being.
Agree.
The reason being, and I know we talked about this.
Oh, we talked about this.
I think a spend limit is because you're a poor bitch and you want everyone to stoop to your poor bitch level, and you're like, oh well, let's all make it $20 so we're not making anybody feel bad. No, you don't want to feel bad, dude. You broke my ass motherfucker. You mark ass bitch. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That is so cap. That is so cap.
That's
dude.
Funny as hell. You have a very strong point there, sir.
I totally. Oh man, that's in the group chat. It was like that. It was so brutal. Was so
I
funny.
want to make a rule for the rest of my life. If we're talking about Christmas, and especially talking about Christmas presents, I want there to be not a single word said about dollars.
Yeah, dude. Who cares how much
Literally,
it was?
it takes the magic and goes.
Yeah, dude.
Like, dude, come on.
That is, yeah.
Like, well, he spent 20 and I got 10.
Yeah.
I got screwed for Christmas this year.
Dude, no. First of all, most of the gifts for Secret Santa are usually, like, really sentimental anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're for your friends,
Yes.
you know? Like, people that you know, they're like, oh, I'm going to get him this. I'm going to make this thing.
Right.
Or some shit, you know? Which is always the case. And most of the time, it goes pretty well. But people are, like, very weird. Is this thing going? We're good here. Cool. I feel like I should be checking, but I got Mr. Fantastic my neck. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, you can see it on this end? Oh, it's blocking the thing. Oh, cool. Sweet. Thank you. Quet's on it. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like with the Secret Santa thing, it's like I want to be able to get, because I don't know. I actually don't know what I could get somebody that I really, really love or like a really close friend of mine that's $20 or less. That I'll be like proud of.
You're
You know what I mean? Really?
Yeah.
But like,
dude, I've never gotten a gift and been like, oh, well, you only spent 15.
no,
like,
that's the thing. I know he's gonna love it. You know what I mean? He or she
Yeah.
is gonna love it. But like, I'm not gonna love it. You know what I mean? Like, what if I want to spend $50 and be like, he's always done this thing, she's always done this thing for me, like she always whatever. I know she really wants this thing. I'm gonna get it for her. I'm gonna get it for him. Why not? You know what I mean? But I can't because. Why? Because
there's a limit. Fucking
who flung poo fucking doesn't have a job right now or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get him a fucking iPod Nano or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get him.
I would hope not.
yeah. What the fuck is this? What is this? Less than $20?
Well, this thing still has a 30-pin connector.
Yeah. This thing's got fucking gum inside of it. What is this? Trash.
iPod Nano. Do you still have your old iPod?
I have my Shuffle still. I'll give that to you.
Dude, you
to
should.
Break it apart. Yeah.
That's lit.
This dude's been fucking working on like he's.
I just get bored and take stuff apart.
Frickin' Steve Jobs in '89. Oh, bunch of circuit boards, you know.
I'm actually more of a Woz.
More of a Wazio? Yeah, the guy who got no fucking credit.
The Apple II.
The guy who has fucking scientist hair. That's the thing. There's a difference between having long hair and scientist hair. Doesn't he have like a shitload of hair coming out?
I think at one point he had like a fro-y vibe for sure.
Yeah. That's so.
Seth Rogen played him in the movie.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's amazing.
It's good.
He's such an evil scientist.
And Michael Fassbender played Steve Jobs.
Yes, he did. That dude is a legend. Michael Fassbender.
That movie's awesome. But I love how they make like a really nerdy like Apple startup like the most dramatic thing of all time. It's like, we're building the most important computer of all time.
Yeah. At the time, everyone was like, "Fuck you." The thing is, the dude was not capping at all. Yeah, that shit.
We're with the shits here.
Yeah, dude, we got the shit on deck. Have you ever seen the the first? I always watch this. I was watching this video. It was like this video of this Macintosh thing. It was like 97 or 96 or some shit, and it was like one of the Macintosh computers, and it was like the newest model, and this woman that like was like one of the designers there, she was like showing it off to like this interviewee guy or whatever, and she was like, so all you gotta do is put the floppy disk in, and like it's like she's like, so the really cool part about this, like she's like so fascinated by all the shit that it can do, and I was like, this thing's bogus as fuck
for real. Well, like compared to this Apple, shit though, they invented the mouse.
They did invent the mouse, which is fucking wild, dude.
Yes.
Wow.
Point and click, bitch.
Point and click.
I think somebody fact checked.
Why she did have a new mouse.
Yeah.
And he was
it had one button.
Yeah, he goes, oh, so you got 2 buttons now. I remember him saying that.
Yeah.
He actually went from one of the things that she said that she changed was that she changed the hourglass to a stopwatch.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I see you changed the hourglass, and she was like, yeah, well, we're getting into the early 2000s. We're gonna be about to get into the early 2000s soon. So
nice.
we should probably
no one uses a fucking hourglass anymore.
Like, unless this is Wizard of fucking Oz.
Am I brushing my teeth?
Yeah, dude.
We used to use one of those to brush our teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
An hourglass?
An hourglass.
That's insane. I always felt like an hourglass was like literally every time I would see an hourglass, I would think like, if once that ends, something's gonna fucking happen. Like, you ever get those mini ones?
Yeah, that's what we had.
Dude, those things would freak me the fuck out. Like the big ones, bro. Like, have you seen Wizard of Oz? Obviously.
Yes.
You know, at the end where she's in the fucking witch's she's in wherever.
Yep.
And the crystal
sand.
ball. Yeah. And she's like, when the red,
Yep.
Whenever I see that, bro, I'm like, oh, dude,
yeah,
my time's
true.
up.
That is a very
that was
the
strongest
first representation of an hourglass ever.
Yeah, dude, red sand. Get the fuck out of here. That shit's blood sand.
She had flying monkeys too.
You know, she had tons and tons of fucking Julie Gardens in there.
What's her name? Idina Menzel or whatever. Wicked.
Yeah, Idina Menzel and Judy Garland, fucking it up. both in the same flick. Yeah, man. I actually have never seen Wicked. I would love to see that movie. Yeah,
dude.
Show. Sorry, what the
You've
fuck?
heard it, obviously.
I've heard it.
The
yeah.
soundtrack. Dude, it's awesome, and because I think I've explained before, my family was a big Wizard of Oz family. We went to Wicked, and I was in.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
it
is
is
hard.
See, okay, that's like, there are many more musicals like that I believe you would enjoy.
And I've never been to a professional Broadway show and walked out and been like, that was stupid.
I have, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Gigi with Vanessa Hudgens.
I thought you loved that because you got a picture with her.
Yeah, because I got a picture with her, and the security guard grabbed my wrist at the last minute for no reason because he thought I was touching her butt.
Did he?
So much, yes. He literally was like, we were out, so she was fine. She could dance decently well, and she can sing decently well. That was it, though. It was such a bad show. I was falling asleep. It was so boring.
Like front row?
No, we were like first 10, but like that's nice.
Yeah.
For a fucking, we were first 10 off to the right, so we were like, stage left. So for you, it would be like. Yeah,
for you laymen.
For you laymen. Back 10, lower mezzanine. Fucking Mesotopolopoulos. Fucking so dumb.
We had a guy in a fancy coat show us to our seat.
Yeah. What is Vanessa Hudgens will see you after the show. But yeah, we went out after the show, and obviously there was 72 chicks and 42 dudes who just with super tight pants, and then me and fucking 4 of my friends, and
with also super tight pants.
Yeah, not as tight as theirs, and ours were in leather. So I'm kidding. But yeah, it was literally, obviously, who doesn't want to go see fucking Vanessa Hudgens? So she's super short. I think everyone kind of knows that, though. Yeah, she's very short. She's very, very short, up to my shoulder, bro. She's like a regular girl's height. You don't realize on TV.
Regular girl's height.
Yeah, I feel like I'm taller than them. Yeah. No?
Can't say that.
Oh, cancel me for fucking. He said all girls are kind of shorter than he is.
Every questionable thing you say, can't say that.
Cancel him.
Regular. Okay, so regular girl's height.
Jake is a heightist. Fucking heightist. No, I mean regular girl's height, as in she was between the 5'5" to 5'7" range. Which I feel is the average height for a female. No, lower? You think? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's low key the regular. That's on the lower end of the average height for men.
Men is 5'8", 5'9". I think
really?
The average height, is 5'9", 5'8". Yeah, that's why I'm trying to shoot a little bit lower.
I didn't know she was that short.
She is. I guarantee you I can find exactly how short she is on fucking Wiki.
Dude, me and my sister, you remember her song Sneaker Night?
Yeah.
Dude, we used to fucking go nuts to that song. Yeah, that's right, it's Sneaker Night.
She's 5'1".
Damn.
Yeah, she's shoddy.
She's a shorty.
Shoddy. Yeah, dude. Even all of her boyfriends are a little short, too. She's 5'1", and they're not even that much shorter than her.
Did her and Zac Efron ever?
I think they did. They did date. They did talk. They did. We got all the. If Steph and Bobby are listening, I know
right.
Fanning out. I know. Jess probably knows. Pam, you probably know too. Everyone probably knows. Every girl that was born between, I think probably before 2002, and then definitely knows.
That's so
Vanessa
funny
Hudgens and
that
Zac Efron.
You don't have a sister, because that shit was wild.
Dude,
teenage girls are absolutely a different organism.
I have no place.
Dude, my sister used to have posters of Nick Jonas and shit all over.
Dude.
It was, what was the magazine, Teen Bop or some shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I see. I never would. That's like us having posters of fucking Chris Hemsworth or some shit.
Or what's her name? Kate Upton.
Not Chris Hemsworth. That's another guy. Kate Upton. Yeah. I'm thinking movie posters. I have a poster of Thor on my wall.
Yeah,
and shit
you had
that.
Leo up there.
Yeah, I have Leo. But the thing is, they're not shirtless in a banana thong.
No.
They're fucking in their movie posters.
But neither was Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas literally sitting there with a guitar, and I'm like, you'd like that on your wall?
Yeah.
Just looking.
If I had Nick Jonas on my wall with a guitar, it'd be kind of sus.
So funny. She obsessed with the Jonas Brothers. That was a thing.
Yeah. I did have Miley Cyrus on my wall for a while.
Did you?
I had I printed it out. I was so obsessed with Miley Cyrus and Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez, her, Emma Watson, and Miley Cyrus. When I was like
Emma
a
Watson
phase.
Yeah.
I just don't talk about it. I just don't talk about it loud.
She was your phone wallpaper for a while.
Oh, I would. I gotta switch that back.
Hey, bro.
Dude, she was.
You're 22.
Yeah, but she's so. Oh, dude, obsessed with her. Obsessed with her.
She's brilliant too.
Oh my God, she's literally the perfect human being.
Mm-hmm.
Literally unbelievable. She's like the most influential woman among women. Probably, or she was named something like that. She's an ambassador of something crazy awesome.
Yeah.
You know? You're the ambassador of being fucking dope as shit here in England.
Yeah. You know, I just read something last week. Daniel Radcliffe was alcoholic after the Harry Potter movies.
I heard
that's like
some
a thing.
shit like
he
that.
did an interview and he's like, yeah, he said he didn't have an identity after the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how the fuck. I mean,
he people see him on the street and they go, Harry.
Yeah,
they
dude.
wouldn't even say Daniel.
Yeah.
You know?
Now I think people now they're like Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes.
Because it's been way too long.
It has been way too long.
Yeah, I mean they go Harry Potter, you're just that fucking jagoff. You know?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know what's wild? I saw him in a play on Broadway. Close after the 7th movie ended, like maybe a year or two after, we saw him in a show on Broadway. He was fucking dope.
Dude, he's a really good actor.
Yes, he's also a phenomenal singer and dancer.
Really?
Yes, I think he won a Tony, or he was up for the Tony for How to Succeed in Business. Ben might know, but what? Do you know if Daniel Radcliffe won the Tony for that? No. But he was, I think he might have been nominated, but he performed at the Tonys, and that's like the Broadway the Broadway Oscars, Grammys, whatever you want to call it.
You're no schlub if you're performing at the Tonys.
No, bro. And it's like kind of unheard of to win more than 3 of them. So if you win 2, it's like insane.
By the way, why are they called Tonys? And why are Oscars called Oscars?
I actually don't know. It's probably like an award
like
system.
Tony and Oscar,
I think the
Grammy
award
is just a grandma.
I don't know. That's gonna bother the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Tony Award name. But he God, Vanessa Hudgens, she's so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh, damn. 1947 Canadian American Theater Wing headed by Brock Pemberton. Brock Pemberton. The award is named after Antoinette Perry?
Antoinette.
Oh, Antoinette. Sorry, I'm too Italian. Antoinette Perry.
It's Antoinette.
Antoinette. Fucking right next to Mastrocoli.
It really might be Antoinette. I'm just
Antoinette. Nicknamed Tony. Oh.
Marie Antoinette. That's how her last name is spelled.
Gotcha, man. Antoinette. Right. Okay. So a nickname Tony. The award was named after her. Cool. I'm sure it's the same thing with Oscar. He was like the fucking
Some dude named Oscar's like, hey, I made this trophy.
Yeah. We should
just make a trophy and start giving them out once a year.
The Jakes.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's like the Danzas and there's like the Tonys. There's like the Jeff Awards. There's like
Dude, yeah. At this point, there's so many awards that it's like. Okay, you're bound to win something.
Yeah, dude, come on. Can I get a fucking Sam Award?
I won a Webby.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, did ya?
We'll fucking
actually, low key, we're shooting for Webbies. If we're gonna win anything, it's gonna be a Webby.
Yeah, facts.
When we win.
When we win a Webby. What was No, but Dan Radcliffe, real quick. Cycle back real quick. He was the man. What? Oh, is it dying?
Yes, sir.
So it was dope, dude. It was dope. This dude fucking he killed it in the show. And then I think maybe a year later, I saw oh my God, Rupert Grint.
Yeah.
Ron, if you don't know. Played Ron.
People still call him Ron.
He was in, he played a role on Broadway. He was in this show called, but it was with Nathan Lane and Daniel Broderick. That's my Allstate agent, Matthew Broderick. and he was in it was a dope ass. It was dope. It was a straight play, and it was very much like the show Producers, but it actually wasn't Producers. But I was like, Producers? I was like, it's not Producers. So shut the fuck up. Just kidding. No, I'm kidding. That's actually wild because it straight up is like the exact plot line to Producers. It's wild. He was in it. And he fucking murdered it, but he was
Rupert
playing
Grint?
this. Yeah, he played this like this crazy drug addict character.
A very ugly name.
Yes, and I'm not sure he's that great looking of a dude anymore. Anyway, I don't know what he's been.
I mean, I don't know
doing.
if Ron was necessarily like everyone's love interest. You know,
he got to hook up with fucking Emma Watson.
Yeah, true. That's because she doesn't care about looks. She's all about character.
He's only 32, bro.
How old's Daniel Radcliffe?
30.
They're all around the same age, right?
Emma Watson is, I think, the oldest, low key.
And Watson's 30.
30? No, she's not. She's the youngest.
I actually love the pictures of all three of them together when they're like super little.
Yeah.
Those are
I don't
hilarious.
know. I would do unimaginable things just to have like an hour conversation with this woman. I
Emma
swear
Watson?
to God. Yeah. Like they said you have to be left out at sea for fucking 3 years, survive on this island. You lose everything. But you get to spend some time with Emma Watson. I'd be like, you know what? All right. How much time?
I've never thought that like that kind of stuff's unreasonable though.
No,
like,
I
think
don't.
If you want to have a conversation with, if it's like, okay, life goal of mine, have a conversation with Emma Watson. I think that's.
Oh, I firmly believe.
Yes.
Before I die, my lips will touch the woman's lips. And on her accord. That's how bold I am. I'm not gonna make one move.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like,
you're actually gonna try to deny her.
This is the thing. I firmly believe that at some point in my life, she's gonna go, can I please just kiss you? I want that said one time. I want her to say that one time. I promise you at some point, whether we're in a fucking play together, whether we're backstage, I don't know what's going to happen. We're on the street, we're at a Starbucks, doesn't matter. At some fucking coffee bean in England. Hey, Emma, it's been a while.
And then she's going to walk up and go, can I please kiss
I just
you?
need to kiss you. I don't know what it is, but you are burned into my cerebellum as the most handsome human being that's ever walked this planet.
Hey.
I was like, kiss me like you kissed Ron.
I can dream.
Kiss me like you kissed Ron. You know? Unbelievable, bro. Oh, my God. I literally can't. No, I'm not thinking about her all day. Swear to God.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's brutal.
Sorry.
Sucks.
Emma.
Emma.
Who were the other ones? Who were the other crushes? You had Emma
Selena
Watson.
Gomez was like my...
Selena Gomez.
Was like a year or two for me. I was like, Selena Gomez, bro.
But... Yeah, me too.
Oh my God.
But I feel like there's girls, like, there's Vanessa Hudgens, Selena Gomez, like, when you talk to, like, growing up, when we were growing up, there was girls that everyone was like, oh, that girl, that girl. Yeah. But, like, you were, like, Emma Watson was, like, you were like, yo, Emma Watson. And I was like, really? And
no one
like,
was hype on Emma
bro.
Watson, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God. She was, like, fake news because she was, like, the nerdy girl.
Right.
And I was like, dude, bring them my way.
Yeah.
Nerdy girls, all good. Are you kidding me? Leviosa. She can Leviosa my ass anywhere, bro. Fuck out of here.
I never understood that scene at all.
Really? She goes, in God, it's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Like she's saying it like the vowels slightly differently.
Gotcha. It's
not Leviosa.
It's Leviosa.
I think it's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Like it's, you have to say it differently.
Yes.
For the fucking magic to work. Yeah. For the fucking wand to
also,
go. That's what
breaking news, I guess. J.K. Rowling is just the worst human of all time.
Dude, what? I don't.
Who are we just?
Is that real?
Chris, were we talking to you about that? Chris is always.
Is that real?
Chris,
though?
low key, you're the bearer of bad news so often, bro.
Is that 100% real? That's 100% real. That she's what is she, like, anti-Semitic? Oh.
Yes, it was Stefan Bauer. Yes, it was at the shoot.
She's transphobic?
Yeah, I guess.
Now that's confirmed.
By the tabloids.
Yeah, but like what? Who said that is what I'm curious about.
Let me put it this way. She hasn't released a statement saying she isn't.
Yeah, but like that's so... I guess you kind of got to do that.
Jake, right here. A complete breakdown of the J.K. Rowling transgender comments controversy. Thank God.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, she basically is like, if you're a girl, she said, people who menstruate. On June 6th, Rowling retweeted an op-ed piece that discussed, quote, people who menstruate, apparently taking issue with the fact that the story did not use the word women. Quote, people who menstruate. I'm sure there used to be a word for those people. Someone help me out. Wumbin, Wimpund, Woomud. That's what she tweeted. Oh, my God.
Wow, that's low-key a slam.
Yeah, she did slam.
It's kind of a hilarious slam. No, the thing is, let me say this very clearly.
She elaborated too. So
okay, well, let me say this very clearly. I firmly believe you can joke about anything if it's funny. If you make a joke, it can be about anything. It's a joke. I firmly believe that.
I agree.
If you take it too seriously, yes, that's on you. That is not my fault, because there are things that you could say that can sincerely involve me directly that could really hurt my feelings, but doesn't hurt yours, and you have no problem saying them. Actually, every person, I firmly believe, is like that. I really do. I think every person gets super, super offended. Like, even the most careful, not offensive people, they say shit that offends somebody sometimes.
100%. But it's impossible to not ever be offensive.
Right. So, like, if you joke about, let's say, for instance, another touchy subject, pedophilia. Comedians always joke about pedophilia because when they joke about it, it's funny. Like, they joke. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But if it's a not funny joke, yeah, and if it's not super popular, then it's immediately offensive. So that needs to stop.
Well, do you think a joke can be funny and also be offensive?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like jokes, a lot of jokes, that's the thing. Like, just because you don't think it's funny doesn't mean it's not funny. It's a big thing people need to get in their heads.
Check the green camera back if you haven't yet.
And the problem really with that is people think that it's funny. Like, people think that, like, they won't even bring that into consideration. Like, they won't even be like, oh, maybe I just don't think that's funny. Like, they'll just go, that's not funny.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yes.
That is just not funny.
That's not allowed to be funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
In no way, no circumstances is that funny, which is just straight up wrong.
Yeah. I agree.
You know what I mean? It's like, whether or not, like, if you're joking about someone getting raped and the person in the audience was raped, yeah, of course she's going to be like, that's not funny to me.
Right.
But, like, does that person on stage, is that person going, yeah, the girl in the front that got raped that I don't know about, I hope she's feeling this right now? Yeah. No, of course not. That's why, like, comedians who want to joke about stuff like that, they have a harder life. You know what I mean? Comedians such as, like, me or you or fucking, you know, people that we have on here, we don't really joke about things like that ever, you know? And it's because I just don't have a comment. I don't want to, like, talk about rape or pedophilia as a joke. Yeah. It doesn't make me feel funny, you know? So it's like, whatever. But, like, if she was joking, she obviously wasn't. But
I mean, it looks like she saw the term people who like, they didn't use the term women. They used people who menstruate. So, like, oh, you don't have to be a woman to menstruate.
Oh,
she was like, yo, that's
commented on it, saying,
yes.
Like,
she said, quote, people who menstruate. I'm sure there used to be a word for those people. Someone help me out. And then she went on to go, if sex isn't real, there's no same-sex attraction. If sex isn't real, the lived reality of women globally is erased. I know and love trans people, but erasing the concept of sex removes the ability of many to meaningfully discuss their lives. It isn't hate to speak the truth. The idea that women like me who have been empathetic to trans people for decades, feeling kinship because they're vulnerable in the same way as women, i.e. to male violence, quote, hate trans people because they think sex is real and has lived consequences is a nonsense.
Okay.
I don't. It seems pretty legit to me, honestly.
That doesn't seem like she's like anti-trans.
No,
you know,
seems like quite the opposite, actually.
Yeah. She says she knows and loves trans people.
Well, and that's
so maybe that's I think and I guess people like to say that to cover some things up, but also we're talking about J.K. fucking Rowling.
Right.
She's debatably one of the smarter people, like to be writing shit down, you know, and I don't know if I think she's very well aware of what's going on in the world today and is not just going to start throwing trash. Like that thing about how the goblins were Jews. Oh, fuck my ass, dude. Goblins were Jews. Who said that? A German guy? Come on, dude. Chris is going, oh, hey, dude. Someone was like, hey, was she making fun of Jews? No, but you are right now in the theater.
Right,
you know? Because your buddy's got a big nose and he's Jewish. Yeah. And you're going, hey, I'm not, you know.
You're the one that did that, not her.
Yeah, dude. Am I tripping right now or does that look like fucking Paul? Like, hey, dude, no. Like, well, dude, the goblins, they work in a bank? Dude, oh, you're racist. What is that? Fucking prejudice?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. There's too many of these.
Oh,
things.
my God. And you're, anti-Semitic, dude. That ain't kosher, you know?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That shit was, dude, that shit's so funny to me. These dudes got fucking big fucking bendy noses. That's like Borat, dude. Like when in the new Borat movie, you didn't see it. There's one part. See if you spoiler alert, he comes out in like a fucking Jew outfit, like literally like he's on like he.
Oh
like,
yeah,
he has long ass fingers and his nose is out to here,
yet,
and he has like a bunch of fucking like lamps and shit. Like he's like an old fucking wood like shoemaker.
Yes.
Like literally the most offensive shit in the world.
Right.
And, like, you think J.K. Rowling was trying to go, yeah, I'm going to make the goblins like Jews. Yeah. Dude, come on. Hey, the ledge is way up there. Get a ladder.
Yeah.
Fucking reach, dude.
Yeah.
Hilarious. It's fucking funny, bro. That's like saying fucking, hey, were they trying to make fun of fat people with Shrek? Like, it's just like nitpicking things.
Right. Yeah,
and now
and at a certain point, of course, if you're offended, you're going to be offended. You don't have.
Yeah.
I would. It's hard to say that there's a choice there, but like, at a certain point, you have to realize, like, yo, there's. I don't know. You got to roll with the punches a little bit. You can't like. You're not going to be able to like yell everybody into being a nice person.
Yeah.
Like. Just say fuck off and then walk away or like get off Twitter.
Yeah.
You know? Like.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, people can't.
Who gives a fuck what J.K. Rowling says?
Yeah, for real, bro. It's like, come on. That's like. Yeah. How much time people have on their hands to get offended is like insane. Like if it would take an unbelievable amount for me for someone to say something to me on Instagram or Twitter, and for me to think I want them removed from society.
Right.
Like, that's insane to me. Like, even people that I sincerely don't like. Like, I've gotten hate on fucking videos of ours that we're saying, like, that people that have said shit, and I'm not like, oh, I hope you fucking die, or like, kill this person's career, kill this person's personality.
People that commit actual crimes. I don't even think that, like, drug dealers going away for 40 years.
Yeah,
it's like, dude,
Like,
relax.
yeah,
like,
that shit's insane.
What the fuck's going on here?
You're trying to fucking crack down on the wrong people, bro.
It's really weird.
And
we've
weird.
talked about it before. The lack of empathy and the lack of willing to forgive is ridiculous.
Super willing.
Like,
super
dude.
Crazy. The empathy part is non-existent.
Like, ooh, I got you, and you're fucked now.
Yeah, dude. I mean, these motherfuckers, and they're always, hey, dude, if you gotta stop. If you're commenting all the time, if you're making tons and tons of comments, and your profile picture's not you, see you later, dude. Take a fucking megabus to a fucking shitty state.
Seriously, Chris.
Oh my god,
last
dude.
ditch effort might be in my room.
Okay. Our video's a little wanky.
Yeah,
today,
we
guys.
might have to readjust the camera here.
Yeah, no worries here. Really,
Move that over to you.
It's really okay.
Some, just ugly.
It's really not a big deal. We'll do like some sound bites. But
we're at 44 too. So.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. We'll do another. We'll go for one hour.
Yeah. And dude, honestly, the biggest thing is like that's how the shit happens. Yeah. Is like we hear like, oh wait, J.K. Rowling's actually a transphobic piece of shit.
Yeah,
really?
Dude,
wow.
Now I don't want to watch Harry Potter all of a sudden. Get the fuck out of here.
And then it's like, yeah, and did you hear about the Jews thing too?
Yeah.
Dude,
we all didn't realize then, but now when you think about it, all the goblins were Jews.
It seems so obvious.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there was also like. In Harry Potter, dude, there was gajillions of different weird things in Harry Potter, bro. Right. Like, hey, do you think the Dementors were actually black people?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, dude. Yeah, and they call them Dementors because you know, I just make up a bunch of shit. Unreal, dude.
There's always someone.
How my question to the people were like, how would you like her to depict the goblins then? They're like, well. Oh, they could get rid of the nose thing. All right, so they're regular noses. Well, they can get rid of the ears thing. All right, regular ears. Well, they can make them regular height. All right, cool. So now they're just people.
Yeah, right.
Now they're regular people, and we're calling them goblins. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I can't make a centaur without someone going, hey, are you making fun of trans people? Because that's a horse and a person. Are you making fun of bestiality? Like, dude. No. I want to see a half horse, half man shoot a bow and arrow. That's what I want to see. I don't care about his private parts.
Shoot a bow and arrow.
I don't give a shit about his fucking if he's Hebrew or not. Like, dude, unreal.
Who cares, man?
Fucking
Lighten up.
Lighten up. That's the thing, man. Just gotta lighten up. Not too many people not lightening up. I had something funny I wanted to. I kind of had a funny sketch, but I was thinking about this. You know, remember when I talked to you about that guy hitting me up for Halloween to play fucking Silence of the Lambs? What's his name? Fucking Buffalo Bill.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, dude. So my buddy, which it makes zero sense. So I was like, are you sure you got the right guy? I don't know if you've seen me in a while. He was like, my buddy's like, hey, are you interested in being in like a COVID-friendly haunted house? And it was like he built like this shed thing, and he wanted to like have like a haunted house, and he wanted a bunch of his like actor friends to be in it, you know what I mean, and do like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's like charge like $10 at the door and like be like cool, you know. And I was like, oh, yeah, let me know. Let me know what you want me to do, or whatever, if you want me to be in something. He's like, yeah, we got like a makeup artist, and we got like a really cool like thing we built and everything, but like, you know, we need a Buffalo Bill, so like if you're interested. I'm like, a Buffalo Bill? I'm like, dude, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a 24-year-old boy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm...
I'm not familiar exactly.
Buffalo Bill's like a fat grown man who like steals women. And I'm like, hey, dude, I don't know if I look like or act like I'm Buffalo Bill. Like,
yeah, this.
Put the lotion in the basket. You know that
Buffalo
guy?
Bill.
Yeah. That's actually kind of not that bad. That's Buffalo Bill? He's way better looking than I thought. Wait a second.
Dude,
that's
come on,
Buffalo
look
Bill?
at this dude. He looks like fucking James Joyce.
He kind of is like a handsome man.
You're
right here. Look at this. Look at this photo of him right here. It's kind of like hilarious. This looks like a glamour shot of Buffalo Bill.
Well, that might be the actor.
Yeah, wait. Ted Levine. I love how they have the guy from fucking Twisted Sister. Like, so, if you guys know who Twisted Sister is? Twisted Sister's that band that sings We're gonna take it. Yeah, there you go, Ben.
Yeah.
We're not gonna take it. Yeah, and he looks just like the guy from Twisted Sister. You see him?
Wait.
Look when I clicked on.
Is that him? That's the same actor.
Are you sure?
It's gotta be.
If it's the same guy, wait. If Ted Levine,
he might have played
the actor in the music video.
Oh, that was a music video.
The music video is like that's where I recognized that picture was from.
Oh, damn.
Is American actor is best known for playing the roles of Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs. We're not.
He's also in the band Twisted Sister.
Yeah, the popular song "We're Not Gonna Take It" hit top number 5 on the Billboard charts, 1999. No, he's not. I don't think.
I just got a text. Got half ounce for hundo today.
Half ounce of what? Water?
Yeah.
Very good. Can I have an ounce of water? He won Best Actor for Two Graves, Dig Two Graves, and nominated for Silence of the Lambs. And he was an American Gangster.
Really?
Yeah. Nominated for
fucking
he was nominated
awesome.
for that too. Really? Wild. Yeah.
This dude's just a sleeper, awesome actor.
He does not look like he would play like a Buffalo Bill kind of guy. Like he's a relatively good looking dude, I think. Like I thought he was gonna be like a fat, ugly guy. That's what I was expecting.
Do you think you could like full on transform for a role?
Yeah.
I really want to see you do that.
I think I could do that for sure.
I
think I get way too into
be
shit.
A different person.
I think I get way too into shit. I want to do that really bad. I've like tried to do that to myself, like put myself in situations like that. Like I've done that. I did that. The most honestly in depth for a role I did was when I was like to that extent where I was like I really have to change who I am kind of, because everything I've been in since there's kind of like I don't have to like be a different person much. I just have to act.
You've always kind of been casted as someone similar to who you are.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah, and mainly because most of the productions I've been in have been like high school theater and like acting productions, which is a lot of the things like theater productions I should say, because it's like who you look like and like
sure
roles that you're going for. You need to look or be that kind of way. If someone was like, I need a guy like, I would love to be like, a few times people have approached me like, I'm writing this new thing, like, and I want to make up the character. So if you want to play this character, like, in Bentley, Tim, when I played Tim, it was just like, it was me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like a version of me.
With an accent.
Yeah, with like a weird, funny, stupid accent.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like, it was a brand new guy, like
that was wild. You were acting your ass off that. What was it, the last day of shooting?
That was nice. The last day of shooting was nice.
That was wild.
You were Bentley. Oh yeah, I was crying. I was a crier. That was a good one. And Manya kept laughing, which was bringing me out of it.
Yeah,
it was killing me. I was like, bro, you can't laugh, bro. Yeah. I'm crying right now in your face about your mom, bro. Like,
does shit like take you out of a scene? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Depends. I could stay in it, but like,
I'm literally what are you thinking while you're acting?
I'm literally thinking,
okay, he would do this, or is it like, okay, I'm him?
I'm experiencing this right now. Like, I'm trying my best to fully actually be experiencing. But
you're experiencing it, or the character?
It's
how do you become the character?
So honestly, what I was told once was, you don't become another person. You take who you are, and how would you be that person in that situation? Like, how would you, if you were dealt these cards, how would you act? You know what I mean? Like, and if there's direction on how the character, and that also kind of goes deep into, like, character development with, like, details of the character. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's primarily alcoholic. He has a lot of anxiety. He has a lot of this. He has a lot of that. Things like that will definitely alter and create more of a vision of who that person is. You know what I mean? Which obviously, if like the person's alcoholic or like he's on drugs or something, like, oh, that doesn't pertain to me personally, so I'm gonna, as if I was on drugs, what would that be? You know what I mean? Like, how would I do that? And the weirdest role, like the most I had to go into a role was when I was actually in Producers, I think. When I played Roger, because I had to play a gay man, which as a 17-year-old kid playing a gay man, a gay grown man, is like a weird thing to do, right?
Yes.
And especially being like a straight kid.
Outside of the comfort zone.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there the whole time thinking like, I hope people don't actually think I'm gay, because I don't want people to think something that I'm not. And then like that, and that,
especially if you do a good job, it's like, wow, well, he played, that was very convincing.
Yeah. And like my whole family came and saw it and everything like that. And like I was in a dress for like 50% of it. I was in like a tight Hitler costume for half of it, and like sparkly shit. And there was a point where I did this thing, and it was the thing where like I stood a certain way the whole time, and I stood where my back was really bent, and like I always had I had both my hands like my wrists on like my hips.
Yeah.
And I stood back like this. And I had my neck bent forward and like my back was bent. No, I was like very weird like stance. And I had that for so long. I did that for so long. Through all the rehearsals, like I kind of got into it.
Yep.
And I found myself after the show ended that I would like stand like that randomly. And I'd be like, oh, whoa, I should kind of get out of that, you know? And I talked so different, bro. I was, come here. Like I talked very weird, butchy, like, you know, weird gay guy, you know? But I got a lot of influence from the movie and like the guy who played in the movie and stuff like that. But yeah, this guy, like to play like character like Buffalo Bill, bro.
Right, like this dude had to literally like
be a creep.
Yeah, be like super fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like he kidnaps people.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. If someone asked me to be in a movie, to be like, hey, I want you to be this really creepy, like rapist character, it would be hard because like I wouldn't want to do that. Like I would be like, I don't want to be this character. Like, but if it's a great opportunity, I would feel stupid not to take on a role. Right. You know, and it is just acting. That's why people have to realize, like, you know, let's say this, like, there was an instance where a friend of mine, he was supposed to say the N-word in a movie or a show that we were doing. And he was not about it. Yeah. He was like, I can't do that. You know, and he was like, I don't want people to see that and be like, it's like, dude, but that's this the thing. And the director, you know, or the movie was black. You know what I mean? And he was like, well, this is what I wrote. This is what I want. You know what I mean? And it's like, you can't do that. Like, you if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But like, I'm gonna have someone say it regardless. Right. You know, and like, I ended up not shooting it because of time and like stuff like that and resources. But like, all in all, it's like if you're an actor, no professional is gonna look at you and go, oh, he's racist because of a bit. Right. You know what I mean? Like that's not a director. Right. Or that's no one you want to be associated with. You know what I mean? That's just like ridiculous. Like it's super ridiculous. Like,
yeah. You've seen American History X, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, Edward Norton in that movie is insane.
Yeah, do you think? I mean, yeah, you think about that movie and like, you know,
you played a Nazi.
Yeah,
like that's wow. And that's like, dude, like that's why method acting's bananas.
Crazy, yeah. Especially if you'd be like that.
Like his wife is like, yeah, I lived with Abraham Lincoln for 6 months.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That shit's like, okay, maybe not.
For real.
But
did you ever like have like all right, what kind of actor do you want to be? Do you want to be a method actor? Do you want to be like what's the alternative to method acting?
That's the thing. Like when I was in classes, like I took these classes downtown. The people were like, they're like, "Oh, well, this is like." So there was like the Meisner method. They call it Meisner. It's like a form of acting, you know, and it's like there's tons of different like Meisner was a guy who like thought of this like this like way of acting, getting into character and stuff like that, and it's very personal. It's very emotional. It's very like it's very method like because it's taking who you are and breaking every wall and showing so much of yourself that like you kind of have to be this way. You know, it's a really weird way to explain it. Like, so for instance, I talked to you about this briefly before. There was I want to do these exercises with you guys too here. There's an exercise where let's say you're standing. This is the first level of classes. It's very basic. So you stand back to back with each other, about like maybe 6 feet apart, and so you're my teacher would be like I forgot the fuck what he'd say. Be like, all right, react. That's all right, react. And then we both turn around and we'd say the first thing that we saw on each other's faces physically. We'd say an adjective and then a noun. So it'd be like big nose.
Yeah.
You know, or blue eyes, small ears, brown eyebrows. You know, whatever it is. And you have to turn around. And it's the first thing that you see, like your immediate thing. Yep. And it's people get really insecure. Yeah. Because you build on that. Because like if someone turns around, they go big nose, and I'm like, yo, yeah, serious? Right. You know what I mean? Like got a big nose, like, and then you get more and more into like what they're feeling like emotionally. So then we would turn around and be like, you're flustered. And they'd be like, you're confused. You know what I mean? And the only way you can speak to another person is if you speak on what they're feeling emotionally in the moment right there. So like I'll say, you're confused. And then you'll go, you're excited. And I would say, you're disappointed because I said you're confused. Like you only react, the only thing that you could say is the expression that I'm making, or that feeling, the emotion that I'm making right now because of what you said. So if you're like, you're confused, I'm gonna look at you like, I'm confused. You're disrespectful. And you'd be like, I'm disrespectful. You're aggravated. You know what I mean? So that's how it goes back and forth. And you have to repeat.
That's hard as fuck.
It's very, very hard. It's very, very hard. And especially when you have to go like this.
Right.
It has to be like this. And when you're doing it, you have to repeat it back to me. So if you say I'm confused, if you say, hey, you're confused, I have to say I'm confused back.
Yeah.
I can't.
Even
if I'm not confused. Even if I think you're dead wrong, I have to say I'm confused. Because that's your belief onto me, and that's what I'm showing you. So I am confused in some way, shape, or form. Whether I'm not up here, I am here. So it's a very break it down who you are.
So it's like, what are you giving me right now?
Yeah, and like what also, but at the same time, what are you feeling? Like it's and like that'll go. And then we went into these big exercises where we got into the thing where we would have like a scene. So like we would make up our own scenes beforehand. So I would have like an activity. And a walk-in. There's an activity, then a walk-in. Oh my God, I love this shit. So what it was, let's say I was with this girl once, Alana. She was this Brazilian girl, and she had such a thick accent. And she had an activity. And her activity was something like, she was like looking through like a bunch of these books. And I had a walk-in. So like, for instance, like I would walk in with already something that just happened to me. So I'd make up a story that just happened to me, and she made up something that just happened to her with an activity. But the only thing that was different is I didn't have an activity. I was just walking in the room. And it had to exactly be like who, how can I explain this? It had to be one kernel of truth, they would call it. So you can make up the entire story, but there was one kernel of truth in your story. So let's say I'm like, Brendan got in a car accident and died. That just happened to me as I walk into the room. And then she's like, you're upset when she looks at me. And I'm like, you're busy? And she's like, you're agitated. I'm like, you're flustered. You know what I mean? Like, we're going back and forth, as she's doing her activity, as I'm thinking of what just happened to me. You know? And then our emotions grow and get more and more and more intense because she, the whole time, was reading books that her mother gave her after she just came from her wake. And I just came from the hospital after you just fucking died. Yeah. And we're both going, you're fucking flustered. You're fucking, you know what I mean? And we're getting super, super intense. At one point, we're screaming at each other.
You and her?
Yeah. This happens every time. Like, there was a time when me and this huge buff dude, this guy was fucking, he looked like fucking, literally I called him Calvin because looked like Calvin Klein. And he had this thing, and he started bawling his eyes out. You leaving? See you, buddy. Good luck at work. He was bawling his eyes out. Bawling his fucking eyes out. And I was like, I'm like, you're super upset. He's like, I am super upset. You know, and it's like, just like, we're going, and then I start getting emotional because of whatever I just went through. You know what I mean? Then at one point.
And that's like, like you feel that?
Yes,
that's
bro.
Why?
Like, feel, like, to a point where I like gave him a hug. And like, my teacher will guide us. He'll go, react. Do exactly what you want to do right now. Do exactly what you want to do right now. And I'll go and give him a big hug. You know? And then like, he'd fucking bawl his eyes out in my shoulder or something. It was, dude.
Oh my God.
It was fucking beautiful. Like, I would walk out of there like this every day, just, that shit was insane.
Holy shit.
My favorite one, then we'll start wrapping this up, but my favorite one was, I still have her on Snapchat. This girl, Kayla. She was so pretty, and she was like this like, she wore like the big fucking black like hats all the time, very like sidey, you know?
Yes.
Very hip.
Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Very, very vibey, and she was so cool, and she was so outgoing and fucking acting, you know? And we had a scene thing where we were going back and forth together, and she was like, you're horny. And I was like, I'm horny.
I am horny.
I'm like, you're horny. She goes, I'm horny. and then we're like going back and forth. And then we got really close at one point. And I was like, I'm nervous. And she's like, you're nervous. Like, yeah, the whole thing. And my teacher goes, do exactly what you want to do. And like just one of those things. Then she just went and grabs me and starts making out with me in front of 15 guys.
Yeah.
15 people. Everyone's like this, woo! Fucking clapping and shit. We're made out for like 10 seconds, and my teacher was like, all right, react. And I was like, I'm horny. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're fucking here,
Did you tug up your boner?
I
for
fucking
real.
should have, bro.
No sweatpants that day.
Yeah, dude. We'll do a mock.
He goes, I still have her on Snapchat. Send her a snap. I'm horny.
Yeah. She goes, I am horny.
You're creepy.
We're not in class anymore, douche. Yeah, I walked home a couple of times, but like it was like one of those things where I was like, it's one of those things where you're like, that was fucking lit. Maybe she was like actually into me or whatever. Because like we're not really doing a scene.
Right.
But like, why the fuck would she do that if
she
she
didn't
wasn't?
have to do that.
No, there was no reason for her to do that shit.
Yeah.
It was super funny.
Wow.
It was super funny. So
yeah, I remember when you were going through those guys, you're like, bro, you have got to fucking do this shit. Dude, it literally like scares me.
It's like, very scary.
It's like that's getting real in tune with the id.
Yeah, bro. Well, that's the thing. You really get fucking like, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of awesome. Like, it's actually wild. The guy who, I'll never forget this. The guy who, I just took a picture because I still follow. So my teacher's name is Ian McClorey, and Ian, if you ever listen to this, you were the fucking best acting teacher I've ever had in my life. He's the fucking man.
That's awesome.
Him and his husband, Connor, both went through Black Box. Both got their certificates of like acting shit. Both went through like this big studio thing. Like there's like the Black Box acting classes. That's called Black Box, if you didn't know. And then there's like the studio, which is like this 9-month big like conservatory type of deal. Yeah, that I really want to do.
9 months.
Yeah, it's like it's like a whole year of classes.
So you come out of that and you're a fucking actor.
You're a fucking phenom. Not even if you come out of that, you know yourself so well. Like it's just, it would blow me the fuck away. Somebody that slipped through that studio shit without being 100% vulnerable. People come out like, dude, they like beat the shit out of themselves, man. They're like fucking acting, like they're trying it. And he, this is Connor, he's the man.
Nice.
Him and his husband, Ian and his husband Connor, they like, Ian was our teacher, but then Connor would come in for comedic work, and because Connor was hilarious, you know. And he
that intrigues me.
Yeah, it was very intriguing. Actually, because he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna work with like the more comedic sides."
Yeah,
of things.
right.
Right. I was like, better show my fucking cheese here.
For real.
And he actually the reason that I took this picture, he just passed the bar exam. Like, he's a lawyer now.
That's lit.
Yeah, and he came in one day. It was like the third day that we like met with him. And we were doing a scene, and like the girl that was with me, or I can't remember if it was a girl or a guy that was with me. I think it was a girl. She was I did my scene, and I like did this whole thing, and like Connor was giving us notes after. He always gives us notes after, and he looked at me. He like was talking to her for like 20 minutes, like to give all these notes, and it was like, Jake, you obviously know exactly what you need to do. And I was just like,
damn.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, right.
He was like, you seem like you know exactly where to go to get there. So, keep going. And I was like, okay. Like I almost threw up, dude. Like, it was insane. Like, I saw that and I was like, this dude's like, I'll never forget that.
That's so
you know what
cool,
I mean?
right?
I'll never forget him saying that. I can see him on the street and be like, hey, I want you to know I was in a Black Box class and you said this to me. He'll be like, really? I have fucking no idea who you are. Right. It's cool, though. That shit's fucking awesome.
Damn.
So. Shout out Ian McClorey and Connor Woods. Black Box Acting. Go sign up now. They're doing virtual classes. Probably sucks, but it's virtual classes. Yeah.
The vid.
So, all right, guys, it's been over an hour. We're going to wrap this guy up. Thank you so much for listening. It's been verified with Jake Barcelona and B-Mac McClorey. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jaquetter. And Benjamin just left for work. I'm grinding today and helping us out and being awesome and being the team, the mock squad, man. We're killing it. We're doing a lot of stuff right now, guys, and we need the love, we need the support. Keep your eyes open. We got stuff coming. So, love, peace, and bacon grease. I'm going to the doctor today, so I want everyone to say their prayers that this is going to come out in the future. So just if you don't hear about it and I die, just bye.
Jesus.
Just kidding.
We'll post about it. Don't worry.
Yeah. You guys will make a.
Jake died.
Yeah.
No more verified.
He had way too much
Actually,
swag.
it's gonna be verified with Jaquette McClendon from now on.
Yeah. It'd be SVU with Jaquette McClendon and verify with Chris fucking Cheatham though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Chris, he's like, all right, peeps. Love you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who's listening. Like, share, rinse, repeat. Keep it sleazy.
Make you ready.
Keep it sleazy.